Before I break down the points, I just want to explain the X order markers because I got a question about them and why I wasn't using them and what they're for, etc. I've covered this in some other videos and the rules breakdown and everything, but you never know when someone's first video is coming up, so here it is, weirdly, this deep into Common Clash. Anyway, the X order marker is used with the other order markers in conjunction with them to determine which units and which army cards will go in what order on player turns. 1, 2, 3, and then X is usually nothing. Some units have abilities based off of the X order marker being revealed, moved, swapped, or actually used, etc. But most of the time it is just a decoy that is used to throw off your opponents from strategy, because ideally, on their view of the table, you never know what order marker is which, on which army card when they're setting up, so it is used to throw off your opponent. So on their turns, when you're setting up your order markers, you don't quite know the order they're going in. You see where the order markers lie, so you can kind of determine what the opponent is going to do, but you don't necessarily 100% know, unless you have an ability that lets you know. Now, when I'm playing solo, I can't really trick myself, and since none of the abilities use the X order marker, I don't use them. They just are there, and it's not going to really throw myself off because I know where all my order markers are. I have complete knowledge, and I never make mistakes. Not true. I will consistently and repeatedly forget abilities, or not use abilities, or misuse abilities that I just read minutes prior. Anyway, let's get into the video today. Represented by the yellow D20, and coming in at 400 points, is going to be the Mohican River Tribe. They are bringing along the hero Brave Arrow. They have the following abilities. Battle Fury. If a Mohican River Tribesman is engaged, add 1 to his attack dice and 2 to his defense dice. War Cry. After taking a turn with the Mohican River Tribe, if at least 2 Mohican River Tribesmen you control are engaged, you may immediately take a turn with 1 unique Tribesman hero you control. And Concealment 19. If Mohican River Tribesman you control is targeted and receives 1 or more wounds from the attacking figure who is not adjacent, you must roll the 20-sided die. Count the minimum number of spaces between the attacker and the Mohican River Tribesman. Add this number to your die roll. If you roll a 19 or higher, ignore any wounds the Mohican River Tribesman just received. And Brave Arrow has tracking. While moving, Brave Arrow may add 2 to his move number. If he does, he cannot attack this turn. Scout Melee Attack Enhancement. All friendly scouts adjacent to Brave Arrow receive an additional attack die when attacking a figure adjacent to them. And Concealment 10. If Brave Arrow is targeted and receives 1 or more wounds from an attacking figure who is not adjacent, you must roll the 20-sided die. Count the minimum number of spaces between the attacker and Brave Arrow. Add this number to your die roll. If you roll a 10 or higher, ignore any wounds Brave Arrow just received. And coming in at 380 points is going to be the Heavy Gruts, and they are bringing along the hero Tornak. They have the following abilities. Orc Champion Bonding. Before taking a turn with Heavy Gruts, you may first take a turn with any Orc Champion you control. And Disengage. Heavy Gruts are never attacked when leaving engagements. Tornak has Disengaged. Tornak is never attacked when leaving an engagement. Orc Warrior Enhancement. All friendly Orc Warriors adjacent to Tornak receive an additional attack die and an additional defense die. And they are warriors. Today's map is aptly named the Torture Chamber, because doing these Dungeons and Dragons maps is a torturous affair. So, they're almost done. I think there's like 6 left and there's a break in between. But these dungeon maps obviously meant to be played as a campaign in rooms that form a bigger map. They just feel so tiny and so similar, but we'll get through them. I just wanted to at least have every official map one time in a video. But anyway, I have 2 glyphs that are symbol side up and 2 treasure glyphs that are symbol side up. Now, this one will be a little different. On a 1 to 10, they get the treasure, but they lose 2 common units. 10 or higher, they just get it. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay, order markers are set, and I believe it is time to roll for initiative. So, let's get that going. 10 to 1, and Heavy Gruts are going to be first. And that is going to be order marker number 1. Whoop, that's 2. Order marker number 1, bonding with Tornak, who has a movement of 7. Well, let's get these glyphs. This is another drawback of these maps, is trying to keep glyphs just out of reach of one whole team right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, well, no, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Yeah. That's how it's going to be. He's just going to go sideways. I don't exactly know what I'm trying there. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, he has a movement of 7. But we've got Glyph of Oreld, Intercept, Order. When a figure you control stops here, roll the 20-sided die. If you roll a 1 to 9, nothing happens. If you roll a 10 to 20, you may remove one random unrevealed order marker from an opponent's army card. We are going to have X on here. You'll see why in just a moment. But anyway, let's roll. And natural 20. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to roll a die here. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Instead, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, the more that I think about it, even this is a weird system. And this bothers me. What is that? The plan has been altered. Pray I don't alter it any further. We're going to do this here, and it's just going to be a D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice they are not in the order marker is. So, got order marker number 2 is going away. Well, 2 and 2. All right, and that is going to be it for Tornak. So now we are going to use the heavy Gruts. And let me just say, let me take a moment here to pause and tell you, this is one of the most disgusting drinks I have ever tried. This is gross. Malta Guinness, a non-alcoholic sorghum-based soda? Oh, weird. No. Anyway, let's get back to the game. And that is going to be movement of 5 each. Since they're a squad of 4, we'll probably split them up 2 and 2. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want the Mohican in shadow. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got Glyph of Yadulkia, Disengage. Pointless to them because they already have Disengage. Glyph of Yadulkia, Disengage. Your figures are never attacked when leaving an engagement. Oh, this is terrible. So that is going to be pointless to keep that. And now we will do one more from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go into shadow. All right, order marker number 1 is going to be the Mohican River Tribe. Oops, that was order marker number 3. Order marker number 1, don't need the X again. All right, and they have a movement of 5 each, and we want to try and get at least 2 engaged to get Brave Arrow to get a bonded turn. Bonding. Bonded trucks can get into bonded warehouses. 1, 2. That one will be easy. 2, 3, 4. Well, we can definitely get engaged there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be 3. Well, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take this guy here, put him there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have disengaged, so this isn't going to be really worth it. But we'll put this here. Oh, this is gone. It was a temporary glyph. Okay. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here and get a height attack down. All right, first they have a range of 6, so we are going to get a shot down at that heavy Grut there. And that is going to be 2 attack dice normally, plus 1 for height. we've got... And that is going to be 2. And they have a defense of 3. And just 1. Not enough. And now is probably where Tornak is going to be punished for rushing to a glyph, because these guys aren't going to get that enhancement if these Mohican River tribesmen can take him out. So we are going to do, first off, an attack right here, which is going to just be 2 normally. And that's 2. Tornak has a defense of 5. And that is just 1. He receives a wound. And again, we will do an attack right there. That's going to be 2. Actually, if a Mohican River tribesman is engaged, add 1 to his attack dice and 2 to his defense dice. So, first off, we have to add the extra attack die to the first roll. If it's a skull, he gets another hit. Yep. Okay. Now, we've got 2 normally, plus 1 for Battle Fury. That's going to be 2 more. And 3. Okay. Defended. Now, with War Cry, after taking a turn, they may take a turn with a unique tribesman hero you control, which would be Brave Arrow. Alright, Brave Arrow is going to activate, and I am going to use tracking, so he can add 2 to his move value, but he cannot attack this turn. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then now he's got his regular move of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are going to try and get this treasure glyph. And on a 1 to 10, 2 common units die. 10 or higher, he just gets it. Can't get much closer than that, can you, Brave Arrow? What do you got? And we've got Ring of Protection, defense plus 3. Now, the Ring of Protection, defense plus 3, is this figure may choose to use this ring after an attacking figure has rolled attack dice and before rolling defense dice to add 3 to its defense value for this attack. Now, that was probably foolish because of the order marker being eliminated. Now my hero is standing out on his own, which my greed drove me to treasure, and now I will suffer greatly for it. Order marker number 2 is going to be on the heavy Gruts, and they are going to bond with Tornak. Tornak has disengage, so we will actually just back off a little bit. 1, 2. Now I believe that Shadow gives him the defense bonus because he has a base in Shadow. And here it is right in the rulebook. Shadow space is when a small, medium, or large figure is defending and is on at least 1 shadow space. That figure rolls 1 additional defense die. So yes, he will get it. Now he would not get 2 defense die if both bases were on a shadow space. Now the problem with leaving him here to get this attack is if he fails to kill this guy, these guys now cannot get through him through any easy path. They would have to go around right here, or wait until either Tornak dies or kills this guy. So if that's something I want to commit to, I have to choose now. Which I don't think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to give up the attack for Tornak to allow the Gruts to have a pathway through. Risky. He does have an attack of 4, but the heavy Gruts have a base attack of 3, but with his enhancement, that should be good. That's a pretty decent position for him, even though it's giving up an attack, which is something you don't normally want to do. So, that's going to be Tornak's turn, right there. Now, next up, we have the heavy Gruts. Now, do I want to swarm Brave Arrow, or do I want to swoop in on this side here and flank them where there's no hero? We got 4 members of a squad. Why not do both? So they have movement of 5. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this guy will go here. Let's save that. They have disengaged, but it doesn't mean that they can move through friendly figures while they're engaged. That's still a thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will go there. And then now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go here with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here. Okay, first off, we will get an attack on Brave Arrow. And that is going to be 3. And rolls 2, but he's only got 4 life. He's going to not use his Ring of Protection this time. Take the chance. And defends 1, so receives a wound. Attack number 2. Oh, what am I doing here? 2 more. Alright, this time, at most, he could be down to 1 hit. He's not going to use the ring again. And he probably still should have. But, receives another wound. He's now at half life. Now, coming back to this side of the battlefield, we've got some attacks to deal with over here. With Orc Warrior Enhancement, they receive an additional attack and an additional defense. So we are going to get an attack here with that one. That's going to be 3 normally, 1 for Orc Warrior Enhancement. And that's going to be 2. And they have a defense of 1, but with Battle Fury, add 1 to his attack dice and 2 to his defense dice. So 1. Be as furious as you want, you're still dead. And now we will get an attack here, again with the enhancement. So that's going to be 3 normally, 1 for Orc Warrior Enhancement, and that's a big whiff. So, yeah, not much to even roll for there, but he would have died. Interessante. And now, order marker number 2, which had been destroyed by intercept orders, was the Mohican River Tribe. So they lose a turn, and it goes back to the Heavy Gruts. And order marker number 3, bonding with Tornak again. We should probably keep him moving. Keep the push going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not great. This Lumpelstiltskin here is going to be a little bit of a problem. I can move Tornak here. We are going to just push just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll stop there. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't feel right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Something about that feels wrong. Well, I'm sure if it is, I will be told. But let's do an attack down right there with Tornak, who again is by himself. 4 normally, 1 for height. And we've got 2. Now, he is engaged, so he receives 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. 1. Yikes! Yes, my name is Derek, and I've played Heroscape before. I went and referenced the rules anyway. And yeah, that's correct. For some reason, it was in my brain to count the sides for the back base, the back half of the base that was moving along with him. I'm not sure why, but there you go. Tornak, legal. Alright, now back to the Heavy Gruts. And we have disengaged, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just get that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want to give up attacks over there. We'll give up 1. because we got to keep fresh orcs daily. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will just go, oh man, heavy Gruts everywhere. This one will just go here. Alright, first off, we'll get an attack right there. And no Orc Warrior enhancement for these guys this time. So, just regular old 3 die. 1 plus 2 for Battle Fury. The heavy Gruts do not mess around. This guy's gonzo. Now we will get an attack down right there. 3 normally, plus Orc is on height enhancement. And that's going to be 1. You're not as cool as your fellow Orc was, but not cool enough. Nope, you're lame. And we'll get an attack down again. 3 normally, 1 for height. And that is also going to be 1. 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. A wayward die. And that is going to be 2. So you're alright. Now we will get an attack on Brave Arrow from... Actually, this guy will do it. Three. He's going to use his Ring of Protection. So, he's got 3 normally plus 3 Ring of Protection. Brave Arrow. He loves taking that 1 wound at least. He's like, come on, gotta keep it tense. So, he survives. Alright, and order marker number 3 is going to be on the Mohican River Tribe. With a movement of 5, we probably want to give Brave Arrow some support over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. We're just going to go here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, staying engaged with those guys. And then we will also bring up a little more support over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, our first attack is going to be this one on that heavy Grut. And not only does he have Battle Fury, he has Scout melee attack enhancement, so he receives an additional attack die when attacking a figure adjacent to him. So that is going to be 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury, 1 for Scout melee attack enhancement. And that is just 1. And that's enough. 1 was all you needed, bro. Now we will get an attack here. No, we'll do an attack here up on Tornat. No, we'll get an attack down on this guy from this one. So we'll see if Home Slice can match Home Skillet over here and get his own kill. So he's got 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury, 1 for height. Ooh, 3. That orc gonna be hard pressed to survive. Doesn't. Now we will get an attack up right here. So that is going to be 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. 3, not bad. 3, 4, 5 normally, 1 for height. The best roll that guy could have hoped for, and Tornak is like, meh. Blocked. And thus closes out round 1. Just kidding! War cry! After taking a turn with the Mohican River Tribe, if at least 2 Mohican River Tribes in your control are engaged. They are engaged because... Nope. Yes, engaged and engaged. Woo! Yeah. For some reason, I thought that guy who did the awesome roll and insta-kill didn't get somebody. So now, Brave Arrow, you are going to... Well, you're stuck there, so you're just going to get an attack off. And that is going to be 2. And 1. Nice. Order markers are set. And we've got 19-7. Heavy Gruts go first. Ouch. Order marker number 1. Bonding with Tornak. And Tornak is just going to stay there. Get an attack down on that guy. So that is going to be 3, 4, 1 for height. And that's going to be 3. Mohican River Tribesman has 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. Not enough. Alright, heavy Gruts are going to go with a movement of 5. Got a lot of guys hanging back here. We need to move some up. But we also don't want to give up attacks. This is what happens when you rush to fight rather than keep that steady flow going that I was talking about. Keep somebody not just in reserve, but ready to replace. So, 3, 4, 5. And 1 attack, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will get 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop here with this one. Okay, so we will get an attack down on that guy. That is going to be 3 normally, 1 for height. And that's going to be 3. He's got Battle Fury, so he gets 2 extra defense dice. Nope. And now we will get an attack onto Brave Arrow there. No Ring of Protection this time. 1. But I may not even need it. Well, order marker number 1 is on the Mohican River Tribesmen, and they are going to need some pretty good rolls and a miracle. Alright, and they have a movement of 5. Let's be a little more... Let's get dangerous. 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he would have to disengage there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will go here. I kind of gave up on that guy, which might not be smart, but if we can take out their bonded hero, might have a little bit more of a fighting chance here. Alright, and attack number 1 is going to be up on Tornak, and he has 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. And that's going to be 1. Tornak has 5 normally, 1 for height. And that is 3. Defended. We will do another attack across on Tornak. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. 1. Oh, man. And 1. Defended. Okay, we will do an attack down on the one in Shadow. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury, 1 for height. And that is going to be 1. He's got 3 normally, 1 for Shadow. 2. That was awful turn for you guys. And now we will do order marker number 2. Bonding with Tornak, who's going to get an attack down on that guy. 4 normally, 1 for height. And that is going to be 3. He's got 1 plus 2 for Battle Fury. 2. Nope. Now the heavy Gruts are going to go with their movement of 5. And, well, let's just swarm, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put 1 here. And then we disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we'll just get him next to Tornak. Alright, and now let's take a look at what attacks we want to do. We'll get an attack across right there first, so that's going to be 3 shields, and they would have the Battle Fury. Alright, get an attack up on that one. 3 normally, 1 for Orc Warrior enhancement. And that's going to be nothing as well. So, blanked. And for the 4th attack, we'll just attack across right there. Or 4th attack, the 2nd attack, 4th figure. We'll just get an attack across right there. Just going to be 2. 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. And 2 defended. Woo! Did not see that one coming. All right. Order marker number 2, well, is going to be on the Mohican River Tribe. Now, they do have ranged, but I just don't think that there's value in shooting up. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would be 2 attacks there. All right, we're just going to get our attacks in, actually, because I don't think that that's worth moving. All right, first is going to be an attack across right there. 1 normally, or 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. And 3. Good. And only 2. Got 1. We are going to get an attack down on the one in shadow. 1 plus 1 for height. So that's Battle Fury, height, and 2 normally. And that's going to be 2. He's got 3 normally, 1 for shadow. And does not defend. And now we will get an attack down right there. And that is going to be 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury, 1 for height. For 2. Blanks. Okay, better turn, but still you're order marker behind. The main thing that the Mohican River Tribe have going for them right now is numbers, and my poor strategic choice to leave guys back and just charge with a cadre of heavy Gruts. Alright, order marker number 3, bonding with Tornak, and he is going to get an attack down on that guy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 for height. And that is going to be 2. 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. Blanked. Alright, heavy Gruts are going to go. There's just 1 river tribesman over there, so we are actually going to... We've got to spend this turn moving some guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. This one will go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Alright. Kind of gave up a turn. The Mohican River Tribes won't be an order marker behind anymore after that. But here we will do... Well, we'll just stay and get the Orc Warrior enhancement. And we'll get an attack up right there. So that is going to be 3 normally, plus 1 for Orc Warrior enhancement. For 1. And that's going to be 1 normally, plus 2 for Battle Fury, plus 1 for height. And 1. And order marker number 3, Mohican River Tribe. They have movement of 5. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can still get an attack, or you can get an attack down at the one in the river. And this one will go here. Okay, get an attack down there. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury, 1 for height. And that is going to be 2. He's got 3 normally, plus 1 to Orc Warrior enhancement. 3. You're good. And now we will get an attack from this one down on the one in the river. And that is going to be 2 normally, 1 for height. For 1. And none. Got him. Now, the smarter move probably would have been to get another shot at a guy down in the river. But we're going to do an attack across right there. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. 3. Might still score a kill here. And blank. Good. All right, and that is another round. Things are getting a little closer, I guess. D20s. Initiative. 11, 12. Hey, the Mohican River Tribe actually get to go first. Order marker number 1, Mohican River Tribe. And we will do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 will go here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will go there. I don't like that I'm giving up on that guy, but I kind of need to stop these heavy gruts on this side. Tornak and 1 heavy grut is less of a threat than 6 heavy gruts. So, let's get some attacks in. First attack is going to be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down on the one in the river. 2 normally, 1 for height. And that's going to be 2. And 2 defended. Not great. Let's get an attack right here. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. And that's a blank. And then we will get an attack across right there. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. For 2. 2. Another bad round for you guys. That's twice and a skipped order marker. It is as if you are gluttons for punishment. Order marker number 1, bonding with Tornak, who is going to actually disengage because he can cross the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's going to go here and get an attack on that guy right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be 3. 1 normally, 2 for Battle Fury. 1. Not enough. Alright, and now for the heavy gruts to go. And we will do... They can disengage, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one can get there. This guy will disengage. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he can... He can actually go through a friendly unit when he's not engaged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here. And then we will go 1, 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got to get out of the river, buddy. But we're going to save him. Okay, let's get some attacks. Starting with that one right there. That is going to be 3. For 2. 1 normally. 2 for Battle Fury. 2. Oh, you lived. Gosh. Next attack will be this guy straight across. For 3. Battle Fury your way out of this one, dude. You got the worst possible result. You didn't even try. He says, I'm dead. And finally, for this group, before we get to the enhanced guy, it's going to be an attack across right there. For 2. 1 plus 2 for Battle Fury. 1. And now we will get an attack from this guy to there, and he is Orc Warrior Enhanced. So he's got 3 normally, plus 1 for Orc Warrior Enhancement. And that's going to be 1. 1 plus 2 for Battle Fury. And 2. You're fine. Alright, order marker number 2 on the Mohican River Tribe, which appears at this point the writing is on the wall. But not necessarily. We've got to commit to bloodshed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here. We don't want to give up a height attack, but we also don't. 1, 2, 3. We'll go there. And then, where was this guy? He's just in the middle. All right, I think we won't move that one, but we'll get an attack here. Got 2 on Tornak, or do I want to move the third one? No, let's do this guy here. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. That was a Daryl Dixon Walking Dead, no. Nah. Where you at, baby brother? That's a really terrible Merle impression. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. 3. And 1. Dead. Alright, attack number 2 is going to be right on Tornak. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. That's going to be 2. Blanks! Ooh! Tornak goes down! And now we will get an attack here, because now the Mohican River Tribe got a stew going. Got 2 normally. And 1. Well, mayhaps I just cursed them. Defended! Alright, order marker number 2 is on the heavy Gruts. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will go here. 1, 2, 3. That one will go here. There we go. All right, let's get an attack across. Ah, forgot about that guy. For 2. And 2. Defended. All right, order marker number 3 is on the Mohican River Tribe, and we are going to move them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stay engaged there. 1, 2, 3. We'll stay there. And then, actually, well, first, if I'm to move this guy, just as, oh yeah, he could get shots. We're going to move one right there. I guess the first one we're going to do is going to be this guy down on there. And that's going to be 2 normally, 1 for height. For 2. And 1. Next up is going to be this guy getting an attack down on him. 2 normally, 1 for height, and 1 for Battle Fury is going to be 2. And blank. All right, and order marker number 3, heavy Gruts. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, we got to get out of this guy's range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so pretty much here. No, hold on. Go here. This one will go, where was he at? That was correct. He was right there. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We'll go here with this one. 3, 4, 5. We'll go here with this one. All right. That way we're out of range of that guy who's taking pot shots from up on that ledge. But let's get an attack. We're going to attack here to here. That's going to be 1. 1 normally, 2 plus Battle Fury is defended. We're getting another attack. And that is annoying. Oh, I will not give up. There we go. Nothing. All right. ketchup and mustard. Got 19-8 Mohican River Tribe again. Ooh, it's close this time. Order marker number 1. We will do 1. This guy will stay here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop this one here. We'll get an attack right here. That's 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. This is crucial, man. 1. Blanks it. Nice, nice. Now we will get an attack from this one. Actually, let's get an attack from this one back on that one. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. For 2. Blank. Now we will get a shot from this one down to that one. 2 normally, 1 for height. And that's going to be 1. 1. You survived. Order marker number 1 in response. The heavy Gruts. And we will just do 1, 2, 3, 4. That would put him back in range. 1. And then 1, 2, 3. We'll just go there. So that way we get at least some attacks off if we get a kill. We've got 3 normally. For 1. 1 normally, 2 plus Battle Fury. 2. You're alright. And we'll get an attack across back at this guy. For 2. 1 normally. 2 plus Battle Fury. 2. Alright, order marker number 2. Mohican River Tribe. And we will do... I'm just going to leave them the way they are, I guess. Well, 1, 2... No. We're going to get an attack right here. Well, we'll move this one here. And then 1, 2, 3. We'll take this one here. Okay, first, I must fix this camera angle. I'm able to rotate it. It was recording vertically. Now it's back to horizontal. Anyway, first, we will get an attack right there. 2 normally, 1 for Battle Fury. 3 right off the bat. This might have worked out just as I wanted. Wow. That's why you don't just say stuff before it happens. Let's get an attack there. That's going to be 2. 2. And we'll get another attack. For 1. And none. Okay, so what I was hoping to have happen was get this guy to kill him, then get 2 height-ranged attacks down. Didn't happen. Doesn't matter. Don't dwell on it. Move on. Order marker number 2 is on the heavy Grut. And he's just going to get an attack. Well, no, he's not. He's going to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he doesn't have all those height attacks coming at him. Get 3 on this guy. 2. 1 normally. 2 for Battle Fury. And 2 defended. Order marker number 3. And we will do these 3 here. 2 normally. 1 for Battle Fury. That's going to be 2. And 1. Now, earlier I said the writing was on the wall for the Mohican River Tribe, but my poor strategic choices with the heavy Gruts led to this loss. Losing an order marker in a turn, and also just those bad rolls of 2 rounds of nothing happening. These guys should have lost. Had I played the heavy Gruts a little better, and of course, people could say things like, well, if you bought Grimnack or some other hero, I didn't want to. Tornak was in this video. And he did fine. But where's he at now? 6 feet under, pushing up daisies. Mohican River Tribe is today's winner. And here are the stats currently. Aquila racks up a victory, and Utgar racks up a loss. Gotta hand it to them. For a squad that looked like they were set to lose, they did all right. Now, I genuinely thought for sure the Mohican River tribe was going to lose. It surprises me. But, I mean, such is the way of the game. Can't really call it, because as much as strategy takes part, and as much as I've made some strategic blunders in these videos, the dice are still a major factor. And sometimes you can roll hot and take out
the opposition.